So this one is going to be the smoky-eyed, very basically smoked out with nude lip look that is kind of very cool, very sexy for prom makeup. It also goes really nicely with very sophisticated prom dress, darker, deeper colors, jewel tones, stuff like that. So I started off with just a bit of mineral powder just to even out the skin tone and the redness. And now I'm going to start with the eyes. So I'm going to take my large shader brush in A21 and my mono eyeshadow in Buff Naked. And I'm going to apply it all over the eyelid. Alright, next I'm going to grab a smaller shader brush. This one's the A10. And I'm going to be using the Ebony Mono Shadow. So with a darker eye, I like to put, just to avoid wiping off the foundation and reapplying, I like to put a little Kleenex underneath just to catch all of the loose falling pigments. So I'm going to apply it all over the lid, just like I did with the Buff Naked shadow. And by putting a neutral tone underneath first, you're going to get more of this gray effect. It's not going to be as intense, it's not going to be completely black. It's going to really give you that smoked out look. Alright, to get this very, very intense look that we have here, I am actually using my smudge liner in Oh My Goth. So I'm going to take my smudge liner, make sure it's nice and sharpened because you want to be able to get a nice, very thin and intricate line. I'm going to take another part of my little paper here and put it back underneath. And I'm going to start with the lash line. So with this one you don't even really need. So I'm going to start just putting the eyeliner on. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to my shadow with my smaller shader brush, the A10 brush. I'm going to put my tissue paper back where I had it. I'm going to start working with the Ebony eyeshadow again. And I'm going to go over all of the places that I just applied my eyeliner. Eyeliners are very waxy in nature, like the texture is very waxy. So it makes for a really great adhesive. So whatever powder you put on now, it's really going to stick on. And that's what's going to give you the really dramatic look. So right now you're going over everything, you're intensifying it, but you're also making it smoky and blending it all in together. Trying to get a little bit more of a natural look. Alright, I'm going to go back to my mono eyeshadows, and this time I'm going to use Vanilla Chilla with my large shader brush, A21, and I'm going to highlight just underneath the eyebrow, on the brow bone, and the inner corner of the eye. Same thing, I'll just look up on the lower area, the inner eye. Alright, so there you have your eyes. I'm going to go ahead and put some mascara. Just look down. Now I'm going to take the mineral foundation, the mineral blush in Hush. I'm going to take my blush brush, the A12, blend, and just tap off all the extra powder. And this one's a very peachy blush, so you can use it a little bit as you would a bronzer. It's just going to give a nice little flush You can blend it all in with a big powder brush. Alright, because your eyes are already so intense and dramatic, you want to pair it with something a bit more subdued for your lips. So I'm going to do the nude lip, but I'm still going to put a little bit of lip liner just to make sure everything is well defined. So I'm using the lip liner pencil in Rosé, and just very, very lightly. I don't want a dark line. I don't want it to be too harsh or extreme. I just want to make the lips defined. Alright, so now I'm pairing it with the Volume Lip Plumping Gloss. This one's a nice nude color. And I'm going to just put it on with my lip brush. So this is the A4. And this is going to keep everything nice and neutral, but really glossy and fresh. So there you have your very smoked out prom look. And you can pair this, like I said, if you want to do more of a rock star look, or very, very glamour. It's very sophisticated and very versatile, so it goes a long way. So enjoy!